All right, guys, give me 1 minute here. I'm still trying to set up. I'm running way behind. I had to do a bunch of stuff around the house. I did get a chance to go up and film the crazy sun right now. It's going insane. Give me a minute here to set up. I'm not going to be able to go live long. I just wanted to pop on here and show some the crazy things going on up in the sky here. Once I get this set up. And then tomorrow I have to go to Arkansas, so I got to get up at like 4 in the morning. But I figure I'd jump on here for a minute. Now we just had, right, the solar winds are still ramped up, so if your ears are ringing like crazy, your body's freaking out, hurting in weird places, it's because of the solar wind. It's at 520.7. More sunspots are coming. On April, let's see, we just got hit with a X1 flare on yesterday. And now they're monitoring a potentially large active region right behind it. I mean, this thing is a monster. I'll show you their picture. I mean, we got sunspots all over the place. Like, I thought them were big, but look at these monsters. So I went up and I filmed them as soon as I got home. I didn't have a whole lot of time. It was really windy. Let me try to bring that up. So I used different cameras, different telescopes. It was so windy though. I could only, get so good of it. But here's them sunspots through my telescope. And then I took some pictures too. I'll bring them up. That's any of these. So I haven't really got to do anything to bring out all the details real good. But like this one here is shot with just a regular DSLR camera stuck in my telescope, and then I had a filter, a hydrogen alpha filter in it. This is just my guide scope with a welding glass in front of it, and then this is my main scope with the solar filter. But I actually think the DSLR I used actually got better photos here. Let me try to make this bigger. Now, if I take all these photos that I took and I stack all the good ones and throw out all the bad ones, see, this one's not a very clear one, but you can see the sunspots are just all over. This really isn't a very good example here. How do I get out of this? Wow, I forgot how to get out of this. Back. Let me see if I got a better picture here. Wow, where'd my little scroll bar go? There we go. Somewhere here I had a pretty good, little better detailed one. I mean, I took like 200 pictures with the hydrogen alpha filter, and then I took a couple hundred of them with just the solar filter on. These are all took with just a regular Canon Rebel DSLR. But man, I have never seen, these sunspots are just getting insane this year. Like, I've never seen nothing like it. I've been watching this stuff for years. I was trying different settings and stuff. Anyway, my ears are ringing off the charts. Your ears are going to be ringing if you got, if that stuff bothers you. It's definitely going to be hitting you pretty good, especially over the next several days. So this stuff isn't going away anytime soon, man. We still got them sunspots to come around, and no telling what kind of blast. So I'd be ready for anything. Let me get back to the main screen. This thing does scroll. I think this is about a 3 or 4 minute video I took, but you can see the winds just blowing around real bad. I was surprised I got focused that good. I couldn't even get this little telescope to focus. I don't know what's wrong with that thing. I'm not very impressed with that. It's just my guide camera anyway, but there's some pretty good frames in there. That might look pretty good. Oh yeah, I did here's some of the other pictures here. Let me get back to the main screen. Now my photos, man, I'm still just a beginner at trying to film the sun. I mean, I've been filming it for a long time, but I don't have the equipment like a lot of these guys. It's got these, $1,500 solar filters. Like this guy here. This guy he's filming this from his backyard with a smaller telescope than I got, but he's got like a $1,500 filter. But check this. Oh, I didn't want that sound in there. That probably is going to mess me up. How do I make it bigger? There we go. Here, I'm not going to play it. I'll just scroll through it. But I mean, this is crazy footage from a guy in his backyard taking tons of pictures and then turning them in to like an AVI file or a GIF file or whatever you want to call it, time lapse. But look at the detail on that. And anybody can do these, man. Like he's using a Daystar filter. And I thought I had one up here. I was just looking. I'm like, man, them things are expensive. I'll never buy one of them. It's just too much. Wife wouldn't go for that. And if I can find where I had it here. Yeah, here's what he's running. He's running a smaller telescope than I am, but he's got one of these little bitty filters, man. If you want to pick up the prominence, it's like $1,200. Then you got the chromosphere that's like $1,200. So I don't know how much money that guy has in it. But man, he's coming out with some stuff better than NASA. This is just a guy in a backyard like me. Here, I'll post this link in the chat. And then you guys could check it out if you want. He's only got like 2,000 subscribers, so. Anyway, pretty wicked photos right there. More deep space stuff, but yeah, look at this stuff, man. Heads up, man. We could have radio blackouts and maybe worse. Who knows what's going to blow off of these big boys? I've never seen them that big. So anyway, just wanted to jump on here for a few minutes, give you a little heads up on the sun, man. Don't get too far from home. Have a compass or something in case. I always carry a compass in my pocket. I always have a compass just in case, because I know the power is going to go down one of these days. And if I got a hoof at home, I at least need some way, because you're not going to have cell service. You're not going to have any way, especially if it happened at night or something. I mean, it's just going to go dark. And you're not going to be able to know where you're going without a compass. So everybody should have like a compass in their little bug out bag. Everybody should be carrying a bug out bag today. Make sure you got everything you need, including self-protection, hand crank flashlights, stuff like that. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to come on here for a minute and just show you, man, these crazy sunspots that are headed our way. So solar storms will be coming inbound, and hopefully these things don't blow off. They are high on the sun, so hopefully, who knows if it's going to be Earth directed if these things pop off. I mean, this little spot right here, this 2990, it created radio blackouts in South America, messed up some other stuff, some planes and stuff. Now look how much bigger these are compared to that. And these things are just mammoths, man. That's a huge area. So anyway, guys, be ready for anything, man. They're throwing the kitchen sink at us. That's for sure. Anyway, guys, armor up. Much love. I'll try to get back on here. I don't know what kind of shape I'm going to be in after driving to Arkansas tomorrow and working down there and then driving all the way back. It's going to be a rough one tomorrow. Anyway, guys, armor up. Much love. And we will catch you here in the next night or two. Armor up, and definitely eyes to the skies.